is give a man a fair deal. The women who don't want to have nothing to do with men who deal in reality don't want a fair deal. But think about it. The eights, nine, because I'm gonna tell you, and a guy who fits in the executive class, the eights, nines, and tens, they trust me, my colleagues, friends, the dudes that I'm talking about, the truck drivers, the plumbers, the electricians, and all that. Now, if you are an average guy, making $40,000 to $60,000, you're gonna have a lot of options too. Trick is you can hold out to try to get stuff that's way up here, but it's gonna be a lot of conflict. And it's not gonna be conflict because of money. It's gonna be conflict more because of social class. See, social class is what really ends up breaking folks up. Pick you. Why don't you pick you? So I'm telling you, your Godfather is right about more than they like it. So guys, understand, single and no kids, you go, how old are you?
Can you open this?
What do you mean?
Oh my God.
The room. Hi.
Oh, you got people in the background.
No, yeah, I'm going. And I didn't think you were gonna pick me.
How old are you?
You see me?
How old are you?
I am 32.
Okay, why am I picking you?
Why
You
did
asked me
you?
to pick. Yeah, you asked me to pick you. So why am I picking you?
Because I'm in the 32 age bracket.
Okay.
I'm single.
I mean, you getting kids?
I have an 11-year-old kid.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess like right now I'm like into my career.
Where'd you go to college?
Where?
Hmm.
A four-year college. I have my bachelor's. William
What's the name
Patterson.
of the, huh?
All right.
What's the name of the college?
William Patterson University.
Where'd you get your degree in?
Social work, but then I went into the business side in the hospital. I was making more money there, and I'm actually gonna go for my master's in September.
I'm a PhD.
Okay. So you don't want a man.
I'm glad you had your PhD. I mean, good for
You
you.
don't you don't want to, so you don't want a man.
I honestly, whatever God has for my
No,
path.
God ain't got nothing to do with us and our natural choices.
Well, right now, no. I'm focused on making a better life for me and my son. I don't like.
And how old is your son?
How old is my son? He's 11.
So in 7 years he'll be gone. He'll make his own life,
Yeah.
and you'll only be 40.
I made him that. I'm trying to make that best life for him. Like
No, in 7 years he's gone.
I don't know what's gonna happen in 7 years. I don't
Yeah,
know what.
7 years he'll be 18 years old. He'll be gone.
I mean, I didn't leave my parents' house at
Oh,
18.
so you want a son husband?
I'm
He needs
sorry.
his own. So he needs to be gone. He needs to go live his own life. See, when I hear women like you come in here
No,
talking
no,
this way,
he can go and live his own life, but I don't know
time
what's
out,
gonna
time
happen
out, time
in
out,
7 years.
time out. I hear women like you come in here talking, I'm going to go this and this, and I'm focusing on my career. Great. That sounds real good. And then after your son has got his own life and you're 40, then what?
I'm gonna be a good-looking year old, 40-year-old.
What does that mean?
So I don't know. We'll see when I get 40. I'm not. I'm
This
not.
is what I mean. This is what I mean. Short-term thinking. They'll tell you about college and careers and all this, but then all that matters is I'm good looking. Good looking to what end? I'm not trying to be funny, man, but
I'm
but here's a funny thing. This sounds very it's like you're just talking. It sounds good to talk to a lot of women. All I hear is same BS I hear from most women. Your kid's gonna be 18 in 7 years. You say I'm trying to make a better life for him. He's 11 years old. Why didn't you and his dad get married? Just curious.
I'm sorry.
Why didn't you and his father get married?
Oh, we've been over first a couple. He was my high school sweetheart.
Okay.
Thinking.
Okay. Do you think it would have been a better life? You said you want to make a good life for your son, right?
Yeah.
Do you think it would have been a good life for your son if you'd have married and been with his father?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear
You
you.
think it would have been a good life for your son if you would have married and been with his father?
No.
Why?
Just we have two different way of thinking, like two different way of thinking. That's it. It was a young love,
Okay, then why
and
make the baby though?
I was 21. I was 20.
That can't be the excuse all the time. I mean,
I
that
mean,
can't be the reason. That
that's
can't
my
mean.
excuse.
Okay, well, okay. I'm just telling you, men tire of hearing women always talk about you're so young. You're not young. You weren't 14. You knew unprotected sex led to kids. So here's the question. Is there ever a point in your life where you envision wanting to have a relationship with a man of any kind of consequence or significance?
Right now,
Is
no.
there ever a point in life where you can envision wanting to have a relationship with a man of any consequence or significance?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
At what age do you think that will happen?
Honestly, right now, that's maybe
At
let's
what
see,
age? At what age do you think? Ballpark.
maybe 35.
That's 4 years away, man. See?
If I'm
Stop right
thinking,
here. Stop. Listen. See, you came in talking about college and this and that and career and da da da. And whenever guys and so forth, and when somebody finally makes you stop and just have an adult conversation based upon the things, you're talking about maybe about 4 years. 4 years from now, right in the middle of your career, how are you going to be preparing yourself to have that relationship in 4 years? God,
I'm just gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to
uh-huh.
look.
Right.
I mean,
Women don't. Women don't.
I'm not thinking of a relationship. That's the thing.
That's the
Most
pro.
women,
That's the problem.
okay.
That's the problem. You guys don't think about relationships, and then until you're too old, and then you expect them to just happen. Do you plan on making enough money to cover two salaries?
I'm gonna make enough money, yeah, for myself and my son.
Okay,
Absolutely.
no, ma'am, not your son. Your son will be gone in 7 years. I'm trying to be respectful. Keep
I,
your son out of it. He'll be
myself,
a ma'am. I'm talking about you for the rest of your life.
yeah,
Do you expect to make over $85,000 a year?
yeah,
Really?
yeah. I
Nine
mean,
percent. 9% of women in this country earn that amount of money, and the degree path you're talking about is not one of them.
no, my company pays really good.
Uh-huh. Social work?
No, I'm not in social work at all. I'm not in that. I'm in the business side in the hospital, in finance.
Okay. And what's your
And
job
right,
title? I missed your job title. What's your title?
a billing analyst at the hospital.
Okay, a billing analyst, like in the credit department.
And the insurance department.
Okay. Uh,
I see my sister.
so so I mean, I'm only asking how you plan on taking care of your life after your son is grown, because he's not going to be there forever.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be able to take care of my own self. That's the main thing. I don't
Uh
need
huh. Right.
no man.
The average billing analyst for hospitals make about $56,000 a year. On the high side, 68,000. That's not enough money to take
And,
care of yourself.
and when you get promoted as management,
Right. Yeah. You're already 31.
okay.
You
Well,
got to get it. You got to get your degree and get moved up. There's only one job. The average salary, 56 to 68. That's not enough.
With MailChimp's customer journey smarts, you can track when a customer buys something, plan for their next purchase.
That's not enough to have the 2 point. See, this is what I mean, folks. Women are just talk. No offense, man. Really, no offense, but you're so short term in the moment. And every time I ask you something serious, you divert to your son. Your son is a human being. He's going to have his own life. If you're not prioritizing a relationship, you don't think a man's important, okay, fine. Then how do you plan on getting to the end of life making roughly $63,000 a year. That's what billing analysts for hospitals make.
Oh, that's not where I'm stopping. That's not where I'm stopping.
No one ever plans to stop there, man, but everybody can't be a manager.
There's open opportunities for me. Like,
Think, guys, I want all the women to understand, my critics. Listen to the logic I'm trying to speak to this woman, and all she wants to hear is, I can have whatever I want, I can do whatever I want. No, ma'am, life has consequences and choices. There are limitations. You're 31 years old. The job you want, other people want. Only one person gets that job. They're limited, they're finite. And you don't even, and if I believe the school you went to, that's not an Ivy League school. That's not a high ranked school.
no, it's not.
Okay, so you got a degree in social work and you work as a billing analyst. Great. You're doing middle class work. Stop making it sound like this is this great career. It's a job.
Yeah, it's a job.
Thank you. Thank you. You said focusing on my career. It's a job.
Yeah,
It's not a career.
expanding it. I have room to expand it.
Ma'am, you can't change a job into a career. It's a job. And what I need folks to understand is this is what's been done to the Western woman and Black women in particular, to be thinking that they got to do it all. All I hear is fear. Fear. A man bag. I can't say I need a man. If I have to admit I need another salary, if I need to admit that, like every other woman in this world or other races, that you need two people in the family, I got to do it stand alone. That's why she keeps going back to her son, because that's the noble cause. But that boy has his own life. He's going to be gone. You don't need to be worried about trying to be your everything at 40 years old because you didn't plan a life.
I'm happy. I'm not desperate for no.
Of course. See, and think, and that's it. And instead of just saying, damn, you're right. It's like, well, I got to keep my pride. I got to keep my face. I'm happy. I'm not desperate. You're foolish. You're foolish is what you are. You're foolish. And that's the problem. You can't make this shit up, people. I'm focusing on my career. I got my career. Where'd you go to school? I went to a 4-year school. A 4-year school? Most people just tell you the school they went to. Oh, I'm making this shit up as I go along. I'm focusing on my career. 7 minutes later, it's just a job. Are you going to be making more than $85,000? Yeah. The stats say this. Or, no. I'm going to get promoted. At 40 years old, you'll get promoted if other people are already there? Fear. 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 So many of our women, she belongs to the streets, fear having to be with a man to where they think they can make the world happen the way they want to. I'll take a goddamn job and turn it into a career, and I'll make it make 6 figures, and I'll make it make enough. But when it gets right down to it, do you ever think you'll be in a position to want to have a serious, significant, emotionally profound relationship with a man? Yes. One day in the future, God, no, you. Well, yeah, when? Oh, maybe about 35. That's 4 years from now. Won't your son still be at home? I thought your son was so important. Fear.
Time to apply that pressure. Thanks for watching. Everyone please subscribe to Kevin Samuels, and the music is by 4. Pressure.